That'd be great.
These are the devs that put in the cringe 2-minute windows. Do you think they would do that?
Didn't they say explicitly, like, we don't know how to make Savage Hearts, so we're just gonna make all your 2 minutes windows annoying? More or less.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's stupid.
I think in one of the live letters, somebody specifically referenced Pinax.
Do they
Yoshi
think they're
P
going
was
to
like-
actually stop speed killers from finding the safe spot? B and 3.
I thought your call out was B and 3.
No, B in. Oh no, where are you going? They're working together.
He knows.
Actually, I like that too because now I don't have to use True North there. Thank you, Ellie.
Good tank, Illy. Look at A. Keep expecting there to be an animation.
Right? I keep thinking
Yeah.
like Titania's fight and the puddles and how they go kersploosh.
Just anything.
Yeah, but no, we just kind of ineffective disappeared.
Sorry.
It's like right-clicking the bubbling in Satasha. You know?
Yeah.
No, you guys never did that mechanic? Just ignored it?
Back in ARR, I used to. It mattered.
Okay, look which way he's facing. When he decides to point.
Which way he's going across the road.
We're gonna cross over. Press knockback when the gas bar stops. It's now. Cross over.
Y'all in the middle. Y'all are alive!
Yeah, you can be in the middle.
If
Just it's more work for our friends.
I have so much overflow of resource. I don't like it. Hate holding.
Okay. Jack has the third, I have the first. So I don't even need to call the first really, but it'll be 3 or 1. Start at 3.
1/3.
Okay. We're crossing over. Then going to 1. Then crossing over. Well, Jack and I understand our callouts. Maybe we should change them so they're more clear.
No, it was honestly me going into
So-
the first.
Sorry, we skip ahead there. So it'll be, I'll call the first safe spot. Let's say it's 3. Then you always cross over directly to your right or left, right? So directly adjacent. So if I call 1, we're gonna go to 4. If I call 3, we're gonna go to 2, etc. That's the first move. Then we wait, and then wait for Jack to tell you, okay, now you go to 1 or 3 or 4 or whatever. And after that, after we get to that spot, the next place we're gonna go is always diagonal. It's kind of a bait because like you wait for one of the turns. You're not like moving for one of the turns.
So how do you
The
know
fun part
where to go,
is-
left or right?
It'd be.
Yeah, how do you know if you're
It
going
doesn't
left
actually
or
matter
right
on
or
that.
north or south?
It
Okay.
doesn't actually matter on that. I see a way to do this. So when he calls out 2 or 4 or 3 or 1, it doesn't matter which side we're on. When Jack calls out 1 or 3, we just go there after the first one explodes, and we wait for 2 bursts. Then we go straight across.
Oh, one burst.
Oh, wait,
No,
so
2.
then,
Because there's the first burst on
I want to hear
1
what
and 3.
next question is because you understand. It.
You're getting kind of ahead there too, because there is the chance that 3 is not safe, or like say 3 is the third safe one, but it's not safe for the second hit.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That could happen. So in that case, like say it'd be like 3 to 2, and then back to 3, and then across to 1. Would be like
Yeah. Next one was gonna say something.
no, that's what I wanted to know. Like, when are we going diagonal? Is it
the last one? Always on the last one?
The
when we go down?
guaranteed diagonal is always the last one.
Okay.
So the first one is always horizontal or vertical. So like
Okay.
you'll see to walk through the whole thing, right? You'll see 2 spawn. They're always across from each other. So 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. They're always across from each other.
Okay.
The second hit is always the other 2, whichever ones didn't show up on the first one. So you start by standing in the second one, and then walking into the first one.
Okay.
Then we're going to the third. The like next 2 things that'll happen is you'll see 2 L's show up. So there'll be like 4, 1, and 2, and then the last hit will always be the opposite. So it'll be 4, 3, and 2.
Okay.
So the process is go from 2 to 1, then go to wherever the third safe spot is, then go from there diagonal.
Okay.
So I think that covers. It's like a little, I don't know. It's a little hard until it clicks, but it'll be fine.
Okay, we just walk through this. So let's say the first hit is 3 or 3, right?
Okay.
3
One
or
or
1.
three?
So we're gonna start at 2 and then move to 3.
Correct.
Yes.
Go across. Okay.
No, so it's start at 2, go to
You're-
3. Then we wait.
You're-
Or you can
Then
go
there could be a
Just-
totally different third safe spot. It could be at 4, it could be at 2, it could be at 1, it could be at 3 again.
That's why I'm calling it out, because like I have to like see it happen.
Yeah, it's like think about it as like 2 independent sets of dodges. Just like if you were to separate the mechanics entirely. The first one is just always from 2 to 1, and the second one is just some safe spot that Jack finds, and then diagonal.
Cake, I'm gonna ask this because we had to do this last year. Are you calling where the hits are going to happen or where the safe spot is?
I will correct me if I'm wrong when I do it. I'm going to call where to start, and then I'm gonna tell you to go
So
across.
where to stand is the safe spot.
I think so.
Okay. Both
If
of
I
you are
start
calling
doing the other
safe
thing-
spots.
If I start doing the other thing,
I'll call you out.
call me out.
Because I'm
Okay.
definitely
Good
calling
point.
a safe spot. For the
You're
third.
calling a safe spot. Yes.
I-
It just
yeah.
wherever Cake is calling, go to one of them, and then go to where Jack is calling.
Okay.
So
There.
I'll-
There.
I'll-
I just
I'll
had to
call
make
the-
sure.
Right.
Yeah. I will call the whole first mechanic. So I'll say like we're starting at 2 and going to 3 or something. That'll be the clear definitive way to do it.
Yeah.
And then Jack picks up. We're going here and then diagonal.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
And by here, he could say we're going to 4, then diagonal to 2, if that was the case.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we could have never touched
Wherever
board.
Jack called, you always have to go diagonal of.
Yep.
Once
Does
you
mechanic happen again in the fight?
It does not.
I'm just going to hollow grind it. I don't want to do it.
So what if you want that for later?
No, I'll learn later.
Okay.
No.
This is just like when he had the blue debuff in P2.
Yeah.
Just go hollow ground in the middle.
I don't like this mechanic.
I don't know where I'm supposed to stand and I'm not going to learn it.
You talking about the one where it was pushback?
Stupid debuffs.
Yeah, the ones that like if they hit anybody else, they rocket them out of the arena.
Be on 2.
2.
Yeah. Do the thing, Ellie.
Other way,
No,
other
other
way,
way, other way, other way, Ellie. Other way, other way.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
You didn't even get a PID. What are you doing?
I wanted my back positional.
Oh, okay. I don't think you got it.
I got it. Look, let me believe.
That scares me.
You deserve that.
Alright, look at A.
All right, look at A. Here we go.
That's all.
It just keeps giving us this.
And it seems to be our spot.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
It's not.
Yeah.
Thank.
You thinking like there's an animation for it to go off because all of them like have it, but
Yeah.
We don't have it because the resource for that went into
I
the
think
island
what makes
sanctuary.
it bad is there's no sound that like counts either. I don't know if we would just add a sound.
Holding 2 minutes. Holding 2 minutes.
I'm gonna overcap again. No, I can't.
He is targetable when he's dashing. So
Yes, just before. Once he's actually dashed and you can't reach him.
All right, see which way he's facing. Behind him, and we're gonna have to cross over. Knock back. Cross over. Yeah, you guys are in the middle again. You can cross down here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
well, you
you can
just
be
got-
near the
you just
explosion.
got-
I think, yeah, I don't think we're making. I'm making it at least. Oh, we are.
You're living.
Late 2 minute there, but
I got nothing for
You know
this.
what? At least it was a 2 minutes.
I was watching everyone else explode, and now I get to sit and point and laugh.
Oh, rip. I just saw chat, yeah.
Okay, so this is like 2, 4, and then 2 becomes unsafe, so I can go to 3, right? So 2, 4, and then 1 height?
You want to cross
Go
over?
on to 4.
3, and then
Stay,
1.
stay.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
wait
it
one
was
more.
Yeah, it was the second explosion.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Mechanic burned.
so
I
we
think-
so we stayed at 3. Then that meant we would have gone to 1.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
Let me open the page.
So basically, whatever we stay at, we go diagonal up.
Well, you don't necessarily stay at it. It could be a
Okay.
different
Yeah.
one.
It-
just
it
like
could
that
be
one
that,
goes
like,
through.
you- yeah. You could get lucky, or you could have to go just to somewhere adjacent or random, you know. That's the only reason Jack's gonna call it out, really.
Yeah. It could be that range is there from the second spot.
And then you go back again,
You
yeah.
go back to it. Come on, Jake, it's longer. Think of it as, like, 2 separate
Yeah. Once you've dodged the first, you just ignore whatever just happened, and you're onto a new mechanic, which is else.
Deep in 2.
Deep in 2.
Mind the poison. What? Ellie can't turn the boss here?
Betrayed us.
You can do it a little bit, yeah. But wouldn't really know.
True North covered both my positionals, it's fine.
It's yours, right?
Yes, I already did it.
I like accountability. Way to go, guys. Look at A. Look at A.
Taking North.
I hate that one.
They love this one.
I have no idea if I overcapped and it doesn't even matter.
Doing great.
Yep. I'm doing it, Chief.
Wall, that's the other one.
What?
I couldn't remember the spread name for later on. I just tabbed out. Didn't press any buttons.
Gotcha.
Alright, 2 minutes after. I'm actually gonna save Zombo for this, I think. That way people don't die.
Oh,
Behind
God.
him, and then we're crossing over. Press knockback at the cast bar. Now. Cross over. Yeah, that was a little safer. 2 minutes. Find Ellie because he's poisoned. Or I don't know if that's from Tank Buster, maybe no.
Nah, I touched poison. Oh.
You're okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright.
Me first, then Jack. We're starting at 2. Going to 3. Then wait for
Stay
Jack.
at 3.
Okay.
3 is third as well.
So, go. Stay. Go.
Cross.
Back.
Hey, we made it.
Team.
I don't think this one.
Painted. Oh.
It's
So many fucking busters. What the fuck?
it's like every other when I was like writing this out, it's like every other mechanic is a buster.
What the hell? Overtune this fight.
Clock spots first, then in. Clock spots, clock spots,
You don't have the south.
middle, 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 then light parties. Then light parties. Light parties.
We have no healers.
Front, in front of
In
it.
front
Front,
first. In front
He's
first.
off axis, so be at
Need
one.
to go back. Need to go
Cross,
back. Need to go back.
Cross.
So the tail's only ever one swipe. The claws are always six.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
That's
so
why I was
we're
counting.
We're reorienting. It's the back and forth pattern. So we're gonna start a cross over here at 4. On the left side of 4, looking out. Or in, I suppose.
And then you're gonna dodge.
Wait for the second
3.
jump and run around. Go, 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 go. Stay deep in
Got
this
on.
corner. Deep in this corner. And then we meet up at our towers in the middle.
So you would start at like 4-ish. Kind of close to the mid. After the second
Oh,
hit happens
you
at
guys are
3,
gonna get
you would follow clockwise at that point. Or no, counterclockwise, sorry. You'd go 4 to 3 to 2 and then stay in that corner where take is.
I recorded it so I can just show you the movement that I did real quick. Because it's when you see it, it's really easy.
I was just too close to the second jump.
I did the white party stacks because we didn't have
Okay.
people.
I am sharing my screen. If you guys want to look real quick, because
You
once you see it, you'll be like, okay, that's not too bad. Let me know when people are in.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
I am here.
Okay, so like I said, I've rearranged it so that this is north, and it's like I always want to put it in my northwest corner. And then we wait for the pattern. So once you see that it's like it goes over and comes back again, you know that it's this specific pattern. The only other pattern is it would go clockwise and keep going clockwise, and that was the first one we got where we like went from the last one to the first one and then back. So anyway,
Well, it would go
We wanna
clockwise
start-
and go counterclockwise, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't worry about, you don't have to think about where it's going. What you do is you just dodge into the first, which means you were dodging clockwise one step, and then you go counterclockwise the whole rest of the way.
Okay.
But that's why I say you go and come back. Anyway, this one's different, right? So I skipped too far back. I'm sorry. So reorient myself. Notice that it's in this top left quadrant, and it's in the north half. There's 2 halves, so you want to be mirror image across from that to start. So the south half of the opposite quadrant. That's because I'm in the wrong spot to start, but like as long as you're not too far deep, you're fine. That's because the second hit will go into that second quadrant. So I pop sprint because it makes it way easier. You wait for the second jump, and once this corner's clear, you can just run all the way to the corner and wait. Every time. This will happen every time. If you point your camera the same way and you see this, you just line up in this quadrant, diagonal. You wait for it to do the second jump. 1 jump, 2 jump, and run. That's it. Questions? All set?
I'm good.
Okay.
I would just angled horribly
Is,
for
is the
first
movement always going to be like to the right and then to the corner? Kind of like
If you orient your camera that way, yes.
Okay. Okay.
As long as you always put that chomp in the northwest, top left, then yeah.
Sure.
But,
Okay.
but there is the other pattern too.
Yeah, which we did before, right? So the other pattern is if you see the
Oh,
teeth
right,
start
right,
going
yeah.
clockwise, yeah, then we just go from last to first and then back. I didn't consider that, Sajay, if we're doing True North or Boss Relative. Do people have preferences?
I mean, we're true north.
north?
Right, yeah, we're true north right after.
Yeah. When you talking about the time that we had the Saxon spreads? Yeah. So when we had that like out like clock spot, then in, then stack, I guess people did. It should be True North at that point. So
Yeah, I
If
did
it's
True
not,
North
we
for
can-
that, yeah.
if it's not, we can reconsider. But it should be True North. Like we should be looking north
Okay.
anyway.
Got it.
Okay. Let us go.
Is it Squall that's the spreads first?
Squall is spread and notes. Where did notes go? Surge. Surge is stack.
into 3.
I always run away like I'm gonna die, and then Ellie's already kindly moved for us.
Yeah.
Look at A. What needs the mod in? The explosions. Just for this fight.
Make it really like Michael Bay explosions, big.
Something satisfying.
I think it'd be fine if they just had audio cues.
That they were done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Weird
hear the
that, like,
splash
nothing.
sound. Y'all did it in Titania, do it again.
Well, it's because maybe it's because we're keeping something from happening.
Yeah, but even in Titania, the splash sound happens when we suppress it.
It does it. That.
Hey, we're holding 2 minutes. Let's see where we start. Oh, I fucking summoned. I'm sorry. This is gonna hurt if you're in the middle, so don't be in the middle. Be behind him, and then we're crossing over. Remember, you can cross over through the AoE. Down south, knock back. Good job. 2 minutes. Alright, I have first. Jack has third. Starting at 3 and going to 2.
Stay in 2.
Go. Wait. Diagonal.
Activated myself.
You baited yourself?
I almost did.
Thing Buster.
Is this yours?
Yes.
Okay.
This is clock spots. Clock spots. Then in right away. Then light parties. In.
Go, go,
Snack
go.
middle. Light parties. Good job.
I was gonna ask if that actually went off or not.
And we're gonna start in front of him.
In front,
and then
in
move
front.
immediately after the first hit. Immediately behind. Go. Good job.
For those stacks, can we do them north and south instead of east and west?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, if you want to. It'll keep the boss facing the
Yeah,
right way.
keep the boss facing north, right?
Okay, so we're gonna start south of 4 here. Pop sprint on the second hit. You can pop it now if you want to be safe. Alright, sprint. Go. All the way around.
Oh, wow,
Deep to the corner. Deep to the corner.
Yeah, that AoE was huge.
Yeah, they're really big. That's why you have to stay like behind the line, and then you can
Right,
go
right,
wide, wide, wide. So the other thing is, middle is vaguely safe once we've done that deep dodge. So since we all have to get back in there to soak those towers, so you can start to cheat middle again once he starts to go back around. But that was good. Most of us lived. So I was going to the bathroom.
Do
some
you
water.
think we should take a break now? Cause I guess I'll go to the bathroom anyway.
Oh, it's lockout time, isn't it? Anyway.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
Okay.
do it in 5, but we have
You guys want to come back in like 10 minutes?
That's fine now.
Yeah, I need to get some water really badly.
Sounds
I've been
good.
in like DSR PF hell where I just go and go and go and go and go and don't ever think about taking a break. So please tell me to take a break.
Knee hurts. Reno.
I heard you rhyme as I took my headset off.
Oh, did I rhyme?
Yes.
What did I
I
say?
heard Zio's going bio.
Does that count?
That counts.
Okay. You know, I still don't understand entirely what you and Jack are brainstorming about like your priority system, but it doesn't matter.
The priority system for me is I'm north and east.
No,
and
I don't
south and
even want to. I don't even want to know.
The thing
Like, I
is,
don't.
though, is what we decided on doing as a group is literally what we were trying to explain.
Yeah, and that's what I
Yes.
was trying to originally explain. Like, I feel like we spent 10 minutes explaining
Yes.
it to each other, but we're all saying the same thing, just in our
It
own
was,
ways.
it, was,
Yes.
it was the same thing. That's why I was like,
Yes, it
This
was.
is what it is.
We were very exasperated, but we're also very bad at explaining ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, basically, it's like you pick 2 spots, and then one is more your spot than the other.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I feel like something about like how I feel about it feels like that's not what I'm thinking. Like, it's not like a legitimate thing at all, and it doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry that I made that really simple.
No, like to me, that's what I'm saying. To me, that seems more complicated. I just can't tell you why. You know, it's like part of me wants to argue with you, but it's like
Well, yeah,
useless. There's no point.
Obviously, I don't. Like, I'm explaining it that way because I'm trying to be really succinct and like really simple, like with it to make it like easy to understand. So I think it's a really simple explanation. So I have the opposite effect of it.
Oh yeah,
I
And then
think
when
the
y'all
way
are
to make
using
it
the
sound
other
simpler.
version of it, I'm confused. I'm like, why are you saying all of this when you could just say this?
I think the way to make it sound simpler is prioritize north-south, and then whoever else is left, if both are north and east, it's clockwise one.
Well,
I,
That's
the
more
thing is, when
complex.
you say that, I think that's infinitely more complicated.
Yeah,
so
I
like,
agree.
it
I
doesn't
agree.
matter though, because they're all doing it.
prioritize north, clockwise.
We're
otherwise.
doing it. Range
Yes.
gets screwed over a little bit, but we're doing it.
Except
My
we don't.
wording
I
is
don't know.
bad, but I'm being
It's been
honest.
totally fine.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
On that part where he's doing the jump thing.
With
Yep.
the bike
So-
thing.
Yeah, with the bites. So on that pattern, when he's doing like the left to right to left, we basically want to go into the direction of the second bite and then go to that spot. That's complete.
Go to where the first bite was. The first bite
Yeah.
will be safe after that.
Because he gets that first zone done in the first 3 hits, so it's totally safe for the rest of the mechanic.
Okay, and then,
Go ahead.
but then what are we gonna do when it's like the normal clock spot? Like where do we
You
start?
dodge on fourth. You dodge from fourth spot. If he's going clockwise, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You stay on 4 until he jumps away from 1. You go into 1, and as he's coming back after 4's been hit once, you move all the way back to
You
3.
chase him. You chase
Yeah,
him
you
the
chase
entire
him.
way around.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. So like, yeah, if he starts at northwest, right, and he's going clockwise, you just start at west, and then once he
Southwest.
huh? Well, I'm saying
Southwest-ish.
west-ish,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You start just behind northwest, like where he's gonna jump, and then you just step into his first jump, and then once he turns around, you could just start
You
chasing him.
Scooby-Doo the motherfucker.
You just chase him.
okay.
He'll come all the way up to right to where we were just starting before we dodged, and then you just chase him backwards.
Okay.
You just Scooby-Doo him. He's
That's
chasing
why I
you,
saw
suddenly
that.
you're chasing him.
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's my
So-
son just
so-
popping expedient there.
So just to reiterate, we go into like so if he's jumping northwest, we go southwest ish.
Yeah.
Wait
And
for
then
the
we
first jump.
Wait for the first jump, and then go into the first jump,
Yes.
and then just wait for him to turn around, and then we just chase his ass around.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Because yeah, he'll come to meet us and basically be staring at us, and then he turns around and jumps the other direction, and you follow.
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Boy,
got
am
it.
I glad that he's in there and we're out here.
Oh,
But I just remembered, we're out here.
Man, I wish I could go look at my island on a different world.
I haven't even unlocked mine yet.
No island for you. I'm almost rank 10, but I'm being lazy with the last one and just letting my workshop do the work for me.
I was very. I started like Sunday. So I'm very far behind.
Started my island yesterday and I hit 4 and was like, what the fuck is this?
Don't spend your coins, man, because that
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that thing is gold.
It don't
The
spend on
last,
anything other than upgrades and like expansion stuff.
Yes, good. The last upgrade is 3,000 calories. Do not spend.
Calories?
Yeah.
The calories, the currency.
Oh, calories.
Calories, yeah.
It is spelled COW Rees.
I thought you were saying calories.
Because it's based off of the shells. It's actually calories.
You're making that up.
Old shell currency.
You're making that up.
That doesn't lie.
What?
That doesn't lie.
False.
What? What do
You
you think
know-
I was lying about?
You know what I don't much appreciate is that like Ultros and whatnot is like a preferred world, yet I couldn't make a fucking character on it.
Can you server transfer?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I want to make an alt so that I can like PF prog and not screw over the loot distribution.
Fair enough.
But also like I want to go through the story.
Did you skip the story?
I did.
Did you skip
I
the
skipped-
story?
So how
I
much
skipped two
how much
things.
time do we have after he finishes his little roundabout to go into our clock spots?
I don't think too much because it seemed like we were halfway done with towers before it
Yep.
stopped.
So it's basically if he does that 1-2-1 jump where you
Yeah.
then you kind of have to cheat middle.
Be towards mid and then book it to your spot.
Yeah.
Can
But
you,
the other
can you kind of beeline it towards the middle without getting hit?
at the end.
Sort
you
of.
can. So once he starts to
Okay.
wrap back around, because he'll still turn around at
Okay.
the end.
Okay.
You can figure out which side is safe. Like he'll be leaving a side basically when those towers spawn, and that's the safe side.
Also,
Okay.
try to remember where A is because
Yeah.
we're doing that true north.
Oh yeah, they start. They
Random, yeah.
They start ticking before it's done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was
Yeah.
halfway done before he finished tackling.
Well, like it was like one more tick before they went off. Once he finished his like his running around.
If you win at
Oh,
the
that's
very
even
end of
worse.
when he finished, then you'd be screwed. That's why you gotta
Yeah.
basically get mid on the safe side.
Yeah, you gotta cheat in a little bit. What the hell is going on here?
It's evil. It's complete evil. What happened?
There's a concert
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
on Ultros.
Yep.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's eight parts. All cat girls.
Yep. What are they named?
What are they named?
40s. Yep.
Oh, that guy.
All the 40s.
I don't know that guy. I don't know him, but I could seen him.
50 degrees. NTO.
So there's them, there's the Songbirds, there's the Jades, there's the Chibi
Oh.
Jades, there's... This is all primal stuff.
Oh, we're basically almost done with the fight. After
Yeah.
that, after
There's
the
not much.
devour, it's like 3 more Ruby Glow mechanics.
And they're easy. Yep.
Oh.
Kyle, you here?
Yeah, give me just a second. Caught me as I was. Yeah, go ahead. I was trying to hammer plate fix.
Who hasn't hit the button yet?
Amy. Was it Saja?
Who's Jack?
It wasn't
It was Jack.
How would you know it was me?
I just like to blame you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Dance partner. Food check. Gear check.
I just repaired, so I'm good. I need to get food though.
Okay.
Let me go.
To the bus.
You killed the boss.
Sure. My pleasure.
Let's take his lunch money.
Saja, who doesn't want to run dungeons, is like, give me the tomes, please.
Wait, owns to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Steal his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Two. Yeah.
I don't like that. Please never make that serious noises again.
In full goblin, sorry.
Oh, what's that, Zaya?
Full goblin mode. You just wanted the positional.
Look at A, look at A.
Learn my lesson. Don't tank at that spot.
Poison Hurdy.